Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now it's Saka. Now it's Eze. Eze's cross. He's looking wide. It's a really well-measured ball.
Deep cross.
That's a cute ball. That pass has been well intercepted.
Out to the left it goes.
Just eases him off the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Can he finish? Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Timber.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Rice. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early...
And he's let fly! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Havertz.
Oh, that was vital.
Saka.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Saka clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, this looks sharp. Into the channel.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
And he won't reach that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And they're back on the ball again. Spread out to the left. Eze. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Rice. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Havertz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Arsenal finding their passes.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
He's one-on-one!
and he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Eze, pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Saka. Well, they've got it again.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham is fouled. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Timber. Havertz. Timber. And now the breakaway. Not the most convincing, and it's been given away. And that is expertly dealt with. Knocks it into space. And smartly reclaimed. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in, and it's been played through.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short.
Un minuto de descuento.
Timber. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve quickly.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Havertz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's made its way to him. Now the cross climbs up big. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Rice. Opts to play it back. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Trossard, chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Trossard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he get it through? Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eze, he has a look up. Long ball upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. Timber cuts out the pass. Luis Skelly. That's Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe. Luis Skelly. Good ball, good take. He's having a hit! And he's intervened well there. Nicely worked. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
That's the keeper's ball. Calafiori. Luis Skelly. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Trossard. Tries to cross. Havertz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. Real chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Face to... takes a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very...
Oh, what a mistake! And he lines up a cross. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tchouaméni makes the interception. Saka! Saka! Oh, that was no routine save.
Saka is offering a wry smile there.
Played into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber has it out wide and in space. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal have their third corner.
El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Rice
30.
with the short one.
El dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo
Skillfully
un
cut
cambio de
out.
jugadores.
He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Mbappe, big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well seen too.
Habrá 2 minutos
That
de
looks a
descuento.
decent ball. Well, played right into his path. It's Gabriel Jesus! And it's come back out to him. Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Haaland. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Palmer, looking for the run. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe is on his own. That's really well manoeuvred. Totti. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Palmer! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Totti. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chance for a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. Bit too much weight on the pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Schneider.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's been played through. Great ball, and he's in here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Shot could be on. Picked out. He's had a shot! Ah, he's given it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Palmer! Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Palmer gets into some space. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He watched it all the way,
and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is out, shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
This is their second corner of the game.
Beckham! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Driving forward. Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! Superb goal!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Played into space. Now it's Mbappe.
He is through here.
Oh, that's superb.
And that's been won straight back.
Now it's Haaland.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Tries to pass it through.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Now it's Haaland.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And we hit half-time.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Vamos perdiendo, pero aún queda mucho partido. Podemos remontar, ya lo creo que sí. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
And the second half gets underway.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Cafu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's an excellent interception.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Gullit. And the shot's on here.
Referee has just said play on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away?
And he's shot a goal! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
We knew what was coming, and he had
Real chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can. And
It's Totti! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Schneider. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho has it in a wide position. Totti. And here's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland! That pass has been well intercepted. Totti, who's set up one goal so far. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's come loose. Bebeto. Great vision. Beckham. He's looking wide. Mbappe in acres of space. And he shoots! It's in! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Header! He's missed, but not by that far. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh no, this does not look good. Van Nistelrooy. Adams gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Neuer is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 13, Schneider.
And that's definitely not his best.
El dorsal
Threads one in.
El dorsal 33.
Toss somewhat off target. Zaire Emery. Cafu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's made its way to him. Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. He's through here. Now it's Palmer. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Beckham, aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he was quick to react. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Floated through. Now it's Mbappe. He's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is good alertness. Haaland is onto this. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Adams makes the interception. Nicely worked. Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So we're still where we started right now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! He scored! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ambitious ball here. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well measured. Now it's Haaland. Odegaard. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
And it's been given away. Haaland. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Shot, surely! They want to be quick to it. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cafu has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 13.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter.
Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a throw. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. And he plays one through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham can get it clear. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Sneijder. Now who's... It's Sneijder! It's Luke Palmer! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. Bayer punts it upfield. Can he get on the end of this? Palmer, and he's managed to get through it. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Played out to the left flank. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Schneider. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho's cross. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Takes a shot! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, good, goes for a shot! It's in! Deep into injury time! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a... Can he finish? He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way...
And that's it. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains...